Good evening, friends. I hope y'all are having a fantastic Wednesday. We are here for not just your average Facebook Live, okay? This is huge, all right? So we have, drum roll, I've been talking about this for a while, but I couldn't show you the inside of the pages. We have our new catalog, okay? And I'm going to show you this one because mine is kind of ugly with a bunch of Post-it notes. But we have a new catalog, yay! And I can show you the inside of it now. I couldn't show you the inside until yesterday. I've been able to order from this for a while because I'm a happy shopper, but you're going to be so excited. There's so many new things to see, so many things that you're going to want and need, and I'm just gonna get you started on that. We're also going to make a cute card with, let me see, where did I put them? We're gonna make a card with the Pansy patch stamp set. Okay, we're gonna do 3 cards tonight because it is a catalog kickoff, so we are not playing around with 1 card. We're doing 3. We're going to make a card, 2 cards with Party Puffins, okay? And these are both new stamp sets that are in the catalog. Also, we are going to make a card using our new end colors. This is not the card we're making, but these are the new end colors. So you'll have that to look forward to. And I'm going to show you some new things about the catalog, how to look at it, how it's different than it was before, how to make the most of it. And stay to the end because there's the best deal of all deals going on right now for the starter kit. So I'm just going to sneak peek you and tell you that you can get $155 in products for $99. I did not misspeak. They're just crazy right now with the deal, and I'm thrilled because the more people that are stamping with me, the happier I am. All right, let me grab one thing here, and I think I have everything I need to get started. All right, so let me point you downwards in my magic stamping area. All right, so let's get you oriented here. You're at the new catalog kickoff, and I'm so excited. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take you on a brief tour through the catalog. We're not going to look at every page. Don't worry. I hope that you have a catalog. If you don't, let me know. All my customers that have ordered in the last year have gotten one. But if for some reason you didn't get one, then let me know, and I can get one out to you. If you live in Little Rock, of course, I can drop it off to you. But it's a brand new book with all of the amazing things. So the first thing you'll notice is the table of contents, which is, sometimes we skip over this because we go straight to all the fun stuff. But this is really important to understand that we have suites of products, and they're all listed here, okay? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 suites of products, all right? You've got accessories and more here in this area. There's information about hosting and joining, and then indexes, but also don't miss this down here. We have bundles, so all the bundles, and then that tells you where the stamps and accessories are. So let's start with the suites, and I've got these marked in my crazy marked up catalog. So I used this to order yesterday, and here's one of the fun things about the suites now. Oh, you know what? I don't have the ones marked that I already had, so let me just have this open so I can make sure I don't miss one. All right, so this is the first suite. It's called Beauty of the Earth. It's gorgeous. Don't be fooled. It's not a fall suite, okay? It is all year round. It's just that the projects here do seem kind of fall-ish, but just be aware that it is all year round. And where on the suites that I have samples, I will show you what I have so far. So I've made these 2 great cards with this suite, and as you can see, I copied them directly from our catalog, right? But there's just something about seeing them in person. All right, 28 to 29 is the Pansy suite, which we're going to use tonight. It's everything. I'll show you some I'll show you one project with that because we're going to come back to that later. This is the most amazing project with it. We have all the dies, all the embellishments, everything to see with our pansies, okay? And here's what's cool about these suites. They're reasonable. This is $73. This is $70. Okay, you've seen some suites upwards of over $100 in our other books. So I love the price point of our suites in this catalog. All right. We have a fun In the Wild suite. If you're just feeling wild and frisky, it's only $57.50 for the whole suite. It's got this cool embossing folder. If there's a post-it note on it, it's because I purchased it. So we have You're a Peach, again, $57, so that's a great deal. Fun summer projects. We have Simply Elegant, which is Simply Elegant. This would be great for weddings, anniversaries, birthdays, all of the gorgeous things that you need cards for. Bloom Where You're Planted is just groovy. I like it, and it's only $65. And of course, you know, the suite comes with the stamp set and the dies, the designer paper, and let's see. Yeah, with that, that's what comes with this suite. All right, and oh, we're gonna do Christmas in July, so get ready. But $58 gets you the designer paper, the bundle, and the ribbon. So let's see, here's the ribbon right here. It's this chevron, evening evergreen chevron ribbon. All right, moving along, we have, did I skip one? No. Oh, Expressions in Ink. There's so many possibilities with this. $75, again, you get a lot of the things in that suite there. And we have Hand Pinned, which I've skipped over because I already have it. Let's see, here it is. This has all your favorite colors in it, all the pastels, Blushing Bride, Pale Papaya, Daffodil, Garden Green, Mint, and How and Heather. I've made so many cards with it already. And Sweet Symmetry, which is cool. It's got, my favorite part of this suite is the designer paper. You can see all the patterns, but we've got this neat set that's got symmetry, and then this punch that makes these little cute little, I don't know, twigs, not twigs, leaf things, I don't know, stems. And then those are all the suites, okay? So, and they're all at great price points. This one's even under $50, so that's cool. And then remember, I told you don't forget the bundles page. So all the bundles are the stamp sets and dies, and they're listed here. And the projects on these pages won't be on any of the other pages. Okay, I'm just going to show you, point out some new ones. We have the little babies, we have this floral squares, and we have Bloom. Also, look, you see where the pink N is? That means it's new. So you can quickly go through what's new on each page in your brain. Like we've already seen this one, this we've had, but this is new, okay? So look for the pink N, that's important. We've got this grapevine, that's not new. Oh, the hat builder, that was on my list. The pinned flowers, we talked about that already. More and more and more bundles, so many new bundles, which is awesome because I love, ooh, I didn't even realize the cooking set had a bundle. Dang it. All right, so that's kind of your tour through a lot of the new stuff in the catalogs. Oh, I was going to show you cards that I made with the sweets. Oh, here's my stack of hand-pinned cards. Okay, I told you I've made a bunch. So you can see all the different cards that I've made. So many pretty, well, I and my friends, so some of these are swaps, but these are just gorgeous, gorgeously gorgeous. Here is this card I made with that elegant suite that I showed you. Here's some other hand-pinned cards. So cool. And I think that's all the sweet cards. I will just show you this pack of tie-dye cards. We have a stamp set. It's a background stamp set. And it's crazy cool. Let's see if I can get you to it really quickly. The background stamps are always at the end of the stamp section, so they're pretty easy to find. But we've got this stamp set here called Spiral Die. You can see that. And I went crazy with it. I've made tie-dyes, tie-dyes, tie-dyes. Okay, so many. So you'll see this again for sure. Well, the first time we're going to use it is at the Stamp Technique Club. So you can come as a guest, or you can look forward to that if you're in the Stamp Technique Club, or you can join the Stamp Technique Club. It's the first weekend of the month on 10 a.m. or 7 p.m. 10 a.m. Friday, 7 p.m. Saturday. So, or to go. So I have a lot of people that just take it to go because we have a recording. All right, now let me show you some of my new favorite things also, just some stamp sets that are in my new favorite things. We have light-hearted lines with really funny sentiments. Everything is figure-outable. Plot twist, don't grow up, it's a trap. I hate to break it to you, but you're stuck with me, friends forever. So lots of fun sentiments there. I just love a good funny sentiment set. I didn't initially notice this, but we have this little die that is going to make this section here to make a spinning card. So we'll do that at the Technique Club. That will be super fun. We've got, I know you may know that a lot of our itty bitty sets are gone, but we have this great set of stamps called Through It Together. And it's got all these straight, stay strong, my friend, playing for blankets of healing. You're the proof there's good in the world. I'm here for you. You're loved. So all of the thinking of you sentiments you could ever need. We have, I don't know what, this just caught my eye. I just love these little koala bears in this set called Count on Me. These are all things you'll see in the future. Sweet Farewell. I loved that. Great for scrapbooking. And then Always Right Behind You. That just reminded me of my two kids. All right, now here's something cool. Pastels. You better bet we're going to use that at Technique Club. I can't wait for that. We have some new decorative masks. Going to show you. Okay, so the Designer Series paper comes in a new configuration with a new pattern, and it of course comes in all the different color palettes. We've got an ombre specialty paper, and then also a in color vellum paper, and then this way down here in the corner is a gold and rose gold metallic paper, which is really cool. I'm not even sure if I ordered. Yeah, I did order that. We have linen paper. That's going to be fun to use in technique class. We have ombre gift bags, mini jam jars, simply classic treat boxes, which are so cute, gold and white. And then scalloped craft treat boxes, which you can't really see that well right here, but on the edging, I think there's some little cute scallop to it. Of course, I've ordered all that to show you. I really just ordered it. We were only able to order yesterday some of this stuff, so I don't have to show you. All right, the new ribbons we have this Just Jade Flirty Flamingo. Of course, all the in color ribbons. You can see those here. Very cute. We have an Evening Evergreen, Smoky Slate, Highland Heather, Grosgrain ribbon, a Velvet Mint, woo, Pale Papaya. This is my favorite ribbon so far. Elegant Trim, which will be great for the holidays and all year. And then we have a cool Baker's Twine pack. So a set of Baker's Twine. Oh, we have many more people here. We have Terry Imus. Hey Terry, Debbie, Susie, and Jackie. So glad to see you. Now let's look at the new embellishments we have. This is all new. This Paper Lattice Ephemera pack, which goes with our Expressions in Ink suite. We have these flourishes that are loose that come in our three of our new in colors. The cute little bees that go with the pansies. I think they're already on back order. So this is the benefit of being a happy shopper, is you can order stuff before it goes on back order. We have Genial Gems, which are new. These new in color squares. We have new in color jewels. We have new epoxy jewels, which we're going to use tonight. Some of our favorites are still here. We have some brads, which we're going to use with those spinny cards. And then the shaker shapes. Nothing new here. Yep. We have some new punches. We have a flower punch, which is super cool. This is that symmetry one I showed you. The turtle punch, it's not available yet, but it will be. It's definitely on my list. We're almost done with the new stuff. We have some new embossing folders, checks and dots, bark, animal print, hearts, macrame. That's on my list. I just love that. And then here's a wintry one, which you know I'm going to have for Christmas in July. And I love the hat. We already talked about the bundles. These, I just want to draw your attention to some of the dies that aren't necessarily bundled with anything. The Give It a Whirl, going to be a huge hit. I know, Chris. Hey, Chris, I agree. You have ordered twice in the last week. Yeah, I won't say how many orders I did yesterday. So just a tip, if you're a happy shopper, if your order is $2.50 or more, you get an extra 30 free, okay? So if you've got a big order, you need to split it into $250 orders so that you'll get that extra $30 free every time. We'll talk about that in a second, but I just want to draw your attention to that. Make sure and get your orders up to $2.50 if you're happy shopping, because you get a lot of extra rewards. Layering diorama, super cool. That's going to be a neat set of dies. And I think those are all the ones I wanted to really draw your attention to. All right, so those are all my new favorite things. Let's talk about the new in colors, okay? So every year when we get a new catalog, the first thing that we get introduced to are the new in colors. And I'm so happy to see them because I stamp 24/7. I'm always stamping. I love it. I literally love it. And I get tired of all of our colors. I know that's crazy, but I do. Like, I need new. So we have new colors every year, okay? And we have a new, oh, my camera has gotten all off whack here. Let me get it straight again. We have 5 new in colors right now, and they are Evening Evergreen, Pale Papaya, Polished Pink, Fresh Freesia, and Soft Succulent. Now, these, I love them together. I love them in pairs. I love them so many different ways, and we're going to use them in lots of different ways tonight. But you can see they make gorgeous cards. We have all the great colors here made with the hand pin petals. So this is all in color stuff. But let me show you what else comes in the new in colors. We have markers. All right. We have blending markers. So these are water-based markers that I just showed you. These are blending markers. All of the new in colors have blending markers. We have Designer Series paper, which is in the in color Persuasion. So we've got all these new prints. cool. We're going to use this at the team meeting this weekend if you're on the Pretties team. And we have, of course, cardstock. So you can see the cardstock colors that we have. And the jewels, the in-color jewels, which I think are on some, yes, they're on these cards. They're tiny. We had a limit of one, so I was only able to order one pack of those. We have re-inkers, of course, that we use to re-ink our stamp pads. And that's all I can think of as far as what we have in the new in colors. But I'm sure y'all are ready to make a card at this point. Let's make a card using our new in colors. So my stamp team, we have a lot of fun, and I put out a challenge to them during a recent catalog kickoff that we had, where we got to see this new catalog, and I sent them a packet of paper, and I said, make a cute project, and I drew for a prize for people that made the project. Okay, so I'm gonna make mine now with my in colors. All right, so I've got these strips of cardstock. Now I will make PDFs for all of these projects, and when you register for the class, or if you're on my team, you're gonna get these PDFs for free. So if for some reason you didn't register for this class tonight, then send me your email so I can make sure that you get the PDFs for this catalog kickoff, okay? So we're going to just stick these strips down to a piece of designer paper. Of cardstock. Why did I say designer paper? Don't even ask me why. All right, so we're gonna just stick these strips down. This is this piece of paper is 5 by 3 3/4, by the way, in case you were wondering. But I just like to stick these down to another piece first, just to kind of anchor it. You could stick it directly down to the card base, but I don't know. I like to kind of anchor them onto something. So you're just going to stack them up. Oh, I meant to put that dark one on the top, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so here are our new in colors, all pretty in a row. Aren't they gorgeous? Those are the new in colors, Ellen. I'm so glad you found us. Yes, these are the new in colors. Fresh Freesia, Evening Evergreen, Polished Pink, Soft Succulent, and Pale Papaya. All right. So now what we're going to do, I just had this great idea right before we started here. We're going to use the Party Puffins stamp set, and we're going to stamp on this piece. And we're going to use every single sentiment in this set, okay? There are 5 birthday sentiments, and we're going to use all 5 of them, okay? And we are going to use all of our new inks. All right, now I suggest that you get the whole set of in colors. Just get them all. Don't pick and choose. Just get all of them, because you're just going to end up getting them all anyway. So they come in a bundle, all 5 for $33.75, which is awesome. And I'm going to tell you how you can get all of those at the end. So don't run off. Stay here. All right, so we're going to just each one of these. We're going to stamp with the color on the color. So happy birthday goes here. And we're going to go next with make a wish. The cool thing about this card is I'm not going to have to clean my stamps because I'm using a different stamp with every color. Ha ha ha. I did that strategically. Now, if you live in Central Arkansas, I'm going to be having a class, an online catalog kickoff at the end of the month. So you should come to that for sure. Happy birthday, make a wish to someone who makes others happy. You're the best. Actually, I'm going to do from all of us, and I almost put that in the wrong color. Did y'all see that? You were probably yelling through the screen, don't do it, don't do it. From all of us. Oh, I hope I didn't do that upside down. Whew. So if it's not from all of us, then you could just put another happy birthday or something. Or just have 2 people sign it. And then the final stamp going on here is going to say, you're the best. Ta-da! Now, isn't that the cutest? I love it. Now, let us decide. I do think we need to decorate it with some candles. Well, maybe we'll do candles and a birthday cake. How about we do that? Let's just see what happens. I had to think about this for a second. Let's just do candles. Because now what we're going to need to do is, since we're going to stamp on 2 colors at a time, then we need to get out our Versamark ink. Okay, so Versamark will stamp the color on the color. So it's like a watermark stamp. So we're going to just, I hope that's clean. Yes, it is. Okay, so we're going to give some candles here and candles here. Ta-da! Let's do one more set here. There. I just got to keep going on the candles. They're so cute. Sometimes I do Facebook Live. Okay, so we've got all the cute little candles. Loving this a lot. Do you guys love this card? I do. Okay, now all we're going to do is take this card and stick it down to a card base of thick white. All right. And we will be finished with that little card. He's so cute. Party Puffins, but we're just really utilizing the sentiments for that set. So I love it. Don't worry, we're going to use the Puffins in a minute. I'm not shorting the Puffins. All right, so in colors. Let me just go ahead and tell you now before I forget, and I'll remind you at the end. You can get all of the in colors on a starter kit, okay? So I just don't know how I can say this. It's $155 for $99, okay? You guys know our starter kit is usually $125 for $99. Now it's $155 for $99. So you get an extra $30 free, okay? So you can get all 5 ink pads with the re-inkers, all the markers, plus the blending markers, okay? The designer paper, and three packages of mixture of in color cardstock. Now that is going to give you, let me see how many pages or pieces are in there. 20 sheets each, so that's 60 sheets of in color cardstock. So you will have everything you need to create all of your pretty in color things with that starter kit. So I highly recommend that for you to just get everything on the new in color list. Okay, this is completely crooked. Let us fix it and move on. Okay, next we are going to make a card with our, let's go on with our Puffins since we've already got them out, and we are going to make a card very similar to this card. Now these little guys, if that's not the cutest, okay, it's like a penguin, but it's a puffin if you know your zoology, but it's equally as cute. All right, puffins are just a little bit shorter and cuter, and I'm sure there's lots of things that you should know about puffins biologically that I don't know. But we're gonna get out our little party puffins. They're having a fun party today, and we're gonna need to wash our stamp that says Make a Wish. If you don't have a Stampin' scrub, you need one. It is so cool. All right, you just spray your little spray on one side. I thought I didn't need this. Even for years I didn't have this. And then I finally got it and I was like, why did I not have that before? Goodness. It's so cool just to keep where you're stamping and just clean. It gets it really clean. Okay. So I'm going to keep that close because we might need it in a minute. All right, so I made this, hey Teresa Blue, I made this cute card using our Party Puffin stamp set and a new pack of paper that is something really cool. Okay, so you guys know, if you have an order, you may or may not know, but I'm telling you, if you have an order of 150 or more, that makes you a hostess. Okay, you can either make that order on your own, or you can have a party with friends. You can either collect orders from friends, or you can simply just invite them to a party. I will come to your house. I am fully vaccinated. After I get back from a trip I'm going on soon, I'll be ready to roll. All right. So, but when you host a party, first of all, you get lots of freebies. All right. And right now, because it's a special going on, you get, when your order gets to 150, you get 10% of that, so $15 free. But once you get to the $250 order, you get 25 more free. So at this level, you're going to get 25 plus 25, so $50 in free stuff, okay? But if you have a party, you're probably going to get to this level where you get a half price item too. But when you have a party at least at 150, you get to pick things from this host area. So you get these cute little frog set, you get these pretty sets, but this is what I want to show you. This is a set of paper called Pattern Party. And you look at it and you're like, okay, more paper. Well, it's 48 sheets of 12 by 12 paper for $18. That is insanity, okay? And here is a large part of the pack of paper, okay? But I've got it all kind of separated out here for you to show you all the patterns. I'll just set my chair on it. All right. So I need to get this mounted on a piece of paper for you. But we have every piece is colored on one side or black and white on the other. So you can see this set of patterns, all right? And each pattern has 4 each of 12 double-sided designs. So you're gonna get 4 of each pattern, okay? So it's black and white on one side and it's colored on the other. And then you're gonna have this set of paper. So if you're a scrapbooker, this is a must-have, okay? So you either need to get me an order that's 150 so you can get this for only 18, or you need to have a party, all right? And then your friends can get together and you can order this paper for $18. That's $30 worth of paper. So that's what I used to make this card, okay? Super cute with the puffins. I am going to recreate this card using a set of paper called Pansy. It's the Pansy paper, and that goes with the Pansy suite that I told you we were going to look at, okay? So I cut out some of those designer papers, and I'll show you more of the papers when we make the Pansy card. But I've got some cute little things to play with here. But let's just start building our card. All right. So this is Pansy paper, but we're going to use the back sides of it. So the Pansy paper has great in color designer paper. I don't know if you knew that, but I think that's really fantastic. I love our designer series paper, but this monochromatic paper is a lot of awesome. And again, you're going to have all of the dimensions for how to make these cards when I have your email. So we're going to just stick that down. And now we're going to stamp our puffins and our party. Now, I'm going to go ahead and stamp the Make-A-Wish directly onto this card for simplicity. I'm going to use this bold black. Yay! All right, so that's that. Now I'm going to stamp the cake and the puffins. Now when I'm stamping things in a row, it's a great idea to stamp this stuff in the middle first. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp my cake. And then I'm going to stamp my puffins. Now this puffin is on the right hand side of the cake. He's doing a little jig. And this puffin is on the left hand side of the cake. It looks like I need to get some more ink on here. There, I can see he's good and inky. Now on these black stamps, now that I'm almost done here, you can put them in the Stamparatus to make sure you get a real good dark image there. So we've got our cute little puffins. Now what we're gonna do is use our blending markers to color them. Now I'm gonna use my end colors mostly. I'm gonna sneak in a few extras. So I am going to color the puffin's beak with a, hey, Linda Orr is here, Barb is here. Yay, everyone's finding me. All right, welcome. Oh, you guys, I forgot to ask you, share this video. I would love it if you shared it. Of course, at the end, I'll draw, after we're done, I'll go through and pull out someone's name that liked or shared, and they will be in the winning for a prize. The prize is going to, oh no, I forgot. This prize is going to be a pack of the pansy paper, okay? A 6x6 pack of the pansy paper. So that's exciting. Okay, I'm going to use the Fresh Freesia. I'm sorry, the dark papaya. You know, I think I'm going to use light papaya for his feet and his beak. So just a really light orange here. It's perfect for puffins. Okay. Now my card is going to have these colors on it, so I'm going to use them on my cake. Now I'm going to go with, I love this freesia, so I'm going to let that be the icing. And I pulled out my Calypso Coral marker because that's the darker color in this background here. So cute. And I'm going to go ahead and do my candles that same color. And then I'm going to use I just pulled out a gray, I believe this is gray granite, but just to color my little cake plate. All right, and these candles can be light papaya. Let's just go dark papaya for the candle. The candle flames, so we can see that nice and bright. And let's do his little party hat like we did the cake. So let's go coral and freesia. Isn't this adorable? Aren't they cute? This would be a perfect card for kids or adults, to be honest. Who doesn't love an animal? So cute. All right, so now that guy is ready to go on our card. Now we are going to pop that up with dimensionals. Oh, I almost forgot a cute, cute part of our card. I don't know why I cut that color out because we're not using it. We're going to use the freesia. All right, so I want to introduce you to my new favorite set of dies. Many of you know that my favorite set of dies called the Stitched Shapes dies, The Puffins need purple icing. You're so funny. Yay! My new favorite set of dies is this set, and it's called Color and Contour. And actually, I'm so glad that I got this out because I've been... Anywho, one of the pieces... Oh, here it is. Here it is. One of the pieces has been floating around my craft table, so now it's back where it needs to go. But this is a set of dies that you can use to outline things that you're stamping. Okay, so we're going to use this one, but let me show you some cards using it. So here we've made this outline of a card. Here we've done this here. So you'll notice that this set gets pulled into all kinds of different cards, okay? Not just the color and contour bundle, which is what it comes with. This is the stamp set that it's bundled with. But this set of dies is going to be used all through the catalog, and I'm going to be using it all through my classes. Here's another one. I mean, it just goes with everything, absolutely everything. So you want to have this set of dies on your list. They're called contour, what are they called? Scalloped Contours dies. Okay, but this is the one I'm going to use to cut out a little pale papaya little piece. We're going to get our emboss machine. We're going to need to raise this up a tad. Make our sandwiches. I'm going to pop that on. See. I'm going to keep this close because we're going to use it in a little bit for something else when we get going with our pansies. All right, so isn't that awesome? All the fun with layers, but cutting out with this die set. So, yeah, you need it. You need it. All right, so let us put this down with, I'm going to stick this straight down onto my card with seal. Am I even in the frame anymore? I get kind of excited and then I just get out of the frame. All right. And then we're going to pop this up with dimensionals. Aww, is it so cute? But it's got a sparkle, okay? And what I thought we would do is thought that we could play with our silver and clear epoxy essentials. Here's what's cool about them. You can make them whatever color you want. So we are going to make them, let's just make them all freesia because this is a nice dark purple. And I'm going to use these, what do you call, the diamond shape ones. So there's 3 that are diamond shape. And I find when you're coloring these things, if you color it once and then let it get dry a little bit and then color over it again, you'll get a real nice shade. And just keep going over it lightly with your blending marker. These are alcohol based, so they will turn your embellishments to any color you want. I seem to be completely devoid of a pair of scissors on my table, which is ridiculous. Let's see if I can use mine. I don't really want to touch it until it dries because that color will come off. So I'm just going to use these right around my little sentiment area just to accentuate the Make-A-Wish. Is this not the cutest? I'm so excited. I actually was just kind of wanting to add one more thing here, and that made the most sense. And I believe I hit it out of the ballpark on that. So you've got a few little sparkles. And again, these, you've got clear ones and silver ones, and you can color them whatever color you want with the blending markers, okay? So that's our cute little puffin card. Is it not sweet? I love it. Using fresh freesia. And, oh, you know what? I meant to put that on a pale papaya. Let's do that because yep, it's right over there. I threw it on the floor. Let me grab it. I mean, it's fine, but that's not what I had intended. You never know what's going to happen on Facebook Live. Oh, seriously. Now we're cooking. Yes, perfection. That was my intention. Oh, it's perfect. Because it really brings out that pale papaya in that background paper there. What do you think? Worth it. I think it was worth it. All right. Dana Downs likes it. Thank you, Barb. I'm glad you like it too. Okay, so card number, we've done these 2 cards. You can always catch the replay if you missed one. I know people are eating dinner and life. Let us now move on to our pansy card, all right? So remember, this is the prize. If you like, share this video, then you will be in the drawing for this share of pansy paper, which I will mail to you. But let's go to the pansies in the book. And remember, I told you about the table of contents. On 28 is where you'll go. All right. So, all of the prettiness here. All right. The whole suite is only $70. So, that's one of my recommendations for tonight. That can be your order. You can get everything to do with pansies, okay? You may have to wait on the bumblebees, but that's fine. They'll be here before you know it. But you've got this cool set of stamps, but the dies are really fabulous. So let me show you those. I've kind of made a mess here. No surprise, I've made a mess, y'all. Oh, let me just go ahead and show you the designer paper. I went ahead and skipped that earlier because I wanted to show it to you when we got to this section. All right, so each piece has got gorgeous pansies. We love pansies here in Arkansas because at least in Arkansas they can last through the winter. So I don't know where you're from, but they are very sturdy and hardy here. Okay, so all the pretty pansy prints on this side. But bam, look at what happens when you turn it over. All the cutest prints, okay, in the in colors. So do you recognize this and this? This has nothing to do with pansies. This is a birthday card. So that's what I love about the back sides of this paper, is if for some reason you get tired of pansies, which who could, then you can flip it over and you've got this great set of in color designer paper. All right, so, and this, I cut this down. This will be a 12 by 12 pack of paper, 2 each of 6 designs. Okay, so 12 pages. So when you get your pansy paper, it'll be 12 by 12. I just cut that down so I could ship it to you. All right, so let us make a cute pansy card. We're going to make this card, but in another version. All right, so I wanted to play some more with these in colors. And I didn't notice it, but all my colors are going to end up matching tonight. All my cards are going to match. Okay, let us get started. So I'm starting with another pale papaya base. And I'm just going to go ahead and pop down a fresh freesia layer here. And I've cut out some little pieces of designer paper. I'm going to go ahead and pop those down for you. I'm going to put this one here. Wait. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. And this one is going to go here. All right, that gets that out of the way. Let's go ahead and do our stamping. Now I'm actually going to go ahead and use this Evening Evergreen. Now the cool thing about Evening Evergreen is it expands our neutrals line, okay? So our line of neutrals includes grays, browns, but also navy and mossy meadow. But this is a extremely dark, almost black green. So it's a neutral, okay, in case you're wondering. So I love neutrals for sentiments. I just love it. So I'm going to make this a little hello message from me to you. And it's down here. I'm going to leave these dies out because we're going to need them. And a Seki Poo. You're going to love the dies. Oh, just a tip on these long, skinny stamps. If you throw them on your paper and then pick them up, they won't go crooked. If you try to stick them on the block with your hand, sometimes you'll crooked it. That's a word, crooked it. All right. A little hello from me to you. So cute. And that's actually all the stamping on this card. Now, we're going to give our dies a workout. Now, let me show you these dies. These are what I would call builder dies, like you, and they're probably what Stampin' Up! Calls them, but you can build gorgeous pansies with these dies. And I need to show you again that card that I showed you earlier. So this card took me a long time to make. I copied it almost straight from the catalog, but you can see each one of these is cut piece of paper. Cut, 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 cut. Cut, 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 cut. Okay, all these are little pieces, and you cut them all out, and you build them up to make this stunning flower. I mean, I would say it's worth it. It's a lot. I wouldn't necessarily make this for 10 swaps, but for Mother's Day or for a very special person, absolutely. So this is the die set that you need. Don't pass up the dies, okay? But don't worry, I'm not going to make that card tonight because we would be here until tomorrow. But I'm going to use these 3 dies, and you'll see whys. So, because Stampin' Up! Is awesome, they create dies that coordinate with our designer series paper, okay? So these are 3 of the patterns from the designer series paper that I showed you. Let me just grab the paper itself. So I cut out some from here and then some from here, okay? And we're going to use our dies to just pop those right out of the paper. I mean, I suppose you could fussy cut, but why would you want to do that when we have a set of dies that cuts it out perfectly? All right, so let's move these over here, and then I actually need one more die from my set, other die. Okay, really the dies are the star of this suite. The dies and the paper. The stamp set's great, don't get me wrong, but I love the dies. Let me start over here so you can see it. I think I can do everything in a couple of passes. Okay, we're going to, well, you know what, I'm going to cut this in half, and then I can just cut those at the same time. So we're going to set this one here. This one here. Just keep spinning until you find, let me think about this. Okay, there we go. Goes right there. Then we've got 3 leaves. I'm going to have to go through more than once to get all 3 of the leaves. We have this little leaf and this little leaf. Okay, now just line this up. Now set this down carefully. All right, so we've got almost our whole set of pansies cut out with one swipe. Isn't that exciting? Now, if you fussy cut that, you would still be fussy cutting in about 20 minutes, I promise you. Now we're just going to cut out that one last little leaf. And I've thrown them all down. Let's see if I can retrieve them. One more leaf. I suppose we could have gotten by with 2 leaves, but let's do 3. Oh, you can see when it shifts. Don't let that happen. If you want to really foolproof it, then you can stick a Post-it note over the top and run that whole Post-it note through. Just a little trick I learned. My little reminder Post-it note so I don't forget to tell you everything. Okay, now I believe we're done with our emboss machine. So let me set it down out of the way and let's build our card. All right, so we have all this gorgeous pansy situation going on here. And we are first going to set our sentiment down. And I think I can cut this off a smidge. But we're going to set that down with dimensionals. I've somehow lost buried slash who knows. Oh, there they are, my large dimensionals. So that's going to go about right here. All right, now we're going to just build our pansies. So I'm going to start with my biggest one. And it's going to go about right here. Okay, so I know I want to put a dimensional on this side and just cover up that, just go right up next to that A there. Then I'm going to stick a little dimensional here and I'm just going to sneak this guy in like so. Okay, and then I'm going to just go ahead and stick a dimensional on each one of these leaves. And I will tuck them right where I want them to go. So one here. I love these 2 colors of leaves that are our new end colors, the Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent. So neat. And we're going to pop in the last one over here. All right, now the last thing we're going to add here. Now I did cut some vellum pansies. You can do that. I'm just going to come in with one of my coolest embellishments, and it's these little bumblebees. Okay, they're so cute. They are everything and all that. And we're going to add that on with a glue dot. You have to get the glue dot. Here we go. Is that not the best? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, so another cute card with your pansy set. Now again, when you have an order of $30 or more, you're going to get the make and takes in the mail. If you get an order of $50, you get a new embellishment. And that's exciting, all right? You can also, don't forget, you want to take advantage of the starter kit. Let me show you, remind you of that deal going where you get $155 in products for $99. Oh, that's Canada. Here's the US. So don't get confused. $155 US. I just have to get rid of the Canadian. $155 US for only $99. Okay, so you can get all of the end colors that you want. You can get the inks, the markers, the blending markers, the designer paper, the refills for the inks, and 3 packages of the end color cardstock for only $99. Oh, wait. Yay! I forgot. Thank you, Barb. I forgot that we're going to use our Wink of Stella to sparkle up our pansies. So I got our Wink of Stella out here so I would be ready. And I've probably buried it. Wink, wink, where are you? Let's see. Well, anywho, it'll show up as soon as I turn off this video. I did use the Wink of Stella on this card. Yeah, there you can see it. So just color it with Wink of Stella and it will make your card sparkle and shine. So your pansy can really sparkle and shine. Okay, so you see the difference there? Thank you. Yes, I'm so glad that you got to come and see my video tonight, Miss Kathy. Okay, so also remember, if your order is $250 or more, then you get $50 in free stuff. So that's not with the starter kit. This is just separately. So if you have a big order but don't want to take advantage of the starter kit, I don't understand why you wouldn't. Then you can do the Connect, Craft, and Collect special. So many things, so many things. If you put in an order of $30 or more, you will get the make and takes for each one of these cards in the mail, shipped to you for free. If you put in a $50 order, you'll get a new embellishment. Now let me make sure that I told you everything. There's so much. There's just so much when it's a brand new book. All right, I think that's everything. I think that's all. So friends, I'm so glad that you got to join me here tonight for our new catalog kickoff. Let me know if you need a new catalog. If you don't already have a demonstrator, then I'm happy to drop one in the mail to you. All right, guys, have a good night.